Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Obnoxious One. This is a Sar K2 45C, and how many times have I told you not to levitate R2? Alright, so we've got a Sar USA box on the table. Let's open it up and take a look inside. So the first thing we've got in here is our cable lock. Fantastic. That's going to stay right there. We have the destruction manual for the Sar USA semi-automatic pistols. We have 2 magazines, 14 round magazines in there. We have our cleaning kit. And we have our takedown tools and our sight adjustment tool. Other than that, we have the K2 45C, which is an all steel compact 45 double stack. Alright, so the K2 45C is the compact version of the K2. It is chambered in 45 ACP, and this one features a 13+1 capacity. The magazines are marked for 14. I couldn't get a 14th one in there. The spec sheet says this is a 13+1, so that's what we're going to go with. Now the MSRP on the K2 45C is about $480. I have seen them going for somewhere around $440. Now for all you safety sallies, we are clear, we are empty. The K2 45, as it sits, has an 8-pound, 10-ounce double action trigger pull, so it's pretty stout on there. And as you can see, there is your double action pull on this pistol. The single action pull on this pistol is 2 pounds 7 ounces. And it does have a pretty long reset on it. Now it does have a nice tactile and audible click when you reset, and it does break very nicely. So follow-up shots with it won't be a problem with that nice reset and the nice break that this pistol has in single action. Now the weight empty of the K2 45C is 2 pounds 7 ounces. The weight loaded with 230 grain Sig Sauer V-Crown was 3 pounds 1 ounce. The overall length on the K2 compact is 7.8 inches. It does have a 4.2 inch barrel. The height is 5.7 inches, and the width is 1.4 inches out here to the big slide stop and safety. Now as you can see, it does feature 3-dot white phosphorus sights on it, so they do glow in the dark if they've been charged up, and the rear sight is adjustable for windage and elevation. We have front and rear serrations on the grip, and we have trigger guard serrations on there. So if you're like me, and a lot of times grab your pistol and use that front of the trigger guard for purchase, you do have serrations up there. It does have a reversible mag release, As we said, it comes with 2 magazines. It does have a loaded chamber indicator, which is just a witness hole on the top of the chamber there. And lastly, this is an all steel gun. This is a steel frame, steel slide, steel barrel, steel guide rod in there. So this is definitely a hefty beast. Now, as you saw at the beginning of the video, I did get out to the range with this. You saw a little bit of footage there. I'm rolling in a little footage here, and I have only got about 150 rounds through this because I had all the other SARs and I started doing them, and now we've ended up with an ammo crunch. So I haven't got out there done the 200, haven't done any self-defense ammo through this, but 150 or so that I have run out of this, I haven't had any problems. I will say this thing will fling some brass. It's not that it's got a lot of recoil, it actually handles reasonably well, but it does fling the brass. So if you're at an indoor range, you're probably going to be getting hit in the melon with the brass coming back at you. If you're at an outdoor range, you're going to have to go over 3 counts and pick up your brass. And the last part of the video, checking holster fitment. If you've got some holsters available to you, again, this is, as usual, my Springfield XD holster, and it actually does fit in there. Fits in fairly well. It's got a good draw to it. If you had it on a belt, you'd have halfway decent retention on there. So that one from Tagua might be an option. I also have my P320 full size with the Lima module on it, and surprisingly, this one fits in there, and it's got good retention in there. It does snap in well. It's probably stretching out a little bit because this is thicker than the P320 is. And finally, we've got the 1791 P226 holster, and it does go in there. We've got good retention. Doesn't quite come down all the way to it. If you had the full size in the K2, I would imagine it would come down to fill up the bottom of the holster. And it's got pretty decent retention in there. So there was a video on the Sar USA K2 45C. Like, share, and subscribe. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Video's over. Bye.